Why is there a package here? Huh, strange. But let's see what's inside.
Hello there. As you're watching this video, I've officially turned 13. Have a piece of cake. Wait, is this secretly a Woohoo!
You suck!